should be a partisan crowd in favor of the Broncos today. Many fans making that quick trek over, just 2 hours away from field. Now the Broncos with a throwback running game. Remind you a little bit of a service academy. Case in point, Lowry's going to be corralled at the line of scrimmage. And he has endured this year. Off the option, Lowry finds a crease and a nice gain on second down. It'll be third. Brescia went in motion, the handoff, all kinds of real estate, and there he goes. Buckley off to the races. Western Michigan on the scoreboard, just like. All he needed was 2. He picked up 67. More importantly, the 6 points in the running back. Injured Kenny Tracy, not a factor late in the year for the RedHawks. Gostkowski on first down. Dangerous pass. He threads the knee. Championship. They got it. A play like that on first down. Here comes the confidence. Man-to-man coverage and a one-handed reception. They'll fake the jet sweep. And the dump down. 2 long receptions. See if they want to get Brunson involved. They do through the A-gap. Brunson, a punishing finish. This time to the air. Gostkowski at back. Serves center now on the field. A power formation for Jordan Brunson, the freshman quarterback. And it's Brunson straight into the end zone. Transfer from Virginia Tech. 5th-year senior out of Alpharetta.
A game so far.
Dom Jobin on for the PAT. He hesitated. Kicked it right into. Set of starters this go around. So revenge not on the mind of the players, but certainly he talked about it with us this week.
Ash play.
See if they'll go back to Methodical again. Offense. He went back to his high school playing days. It had been a minute. Right side run for Buckley. It'll be 4. Broncos get it back. Lowry wants to throw it. And out of bounds, a little bit of contact just inside that left hash. And right in. Gostkowski will buy a little bit of time. And floated out of bounds. Well, in his 12 sacks this season. Tucker trying to track him down. Gostkowski slides in close to the line. Lead story. It's been smashed and walloped and crushed so far in this game with this vicious Western Michigan defense. Already over 100 yards rushing. Brock Lowry, attempt number 5 for him, and tumbles to the 25.
The first series, you can take some of the pressure off the QB.
Buckley back. Speed option into the boundary. Down in 3. Buckley the running back, and indeed Lowry wants to throw it. He's going to heave one deep. Out of bounds. There's a flag. 1st and 10. Lowry. A lot of green in front of him. Brock Lowry plus territory. That's a shirt sophomore Brock Lowry. Transfer from Indiana. On the quick strike. You saw the advertisement over there. It's Brock Lowry in a nutshell. And this time it's Buckley corralled. Rock and roll. Kind of that throwback player. On cue. Didn't need much. He'll pick up the first down.
Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Taylor, thank you. To start our second quarter. 2nd and 15. Lowry gets what he can. Buckley retreats to the backfield. Lowry looking that direction, now takes off. Lowry's going to be sandwiched and brought down this season. This attempt from 31. And splits the uprights. At safety spot. The Michigan State transfer. 2nd down. Gostkowski straight ahead, and he got absolutely 9 first downs. Miami's only run 11 total plays to start the MAC championship. Jalen Buckley rumbles ahead. 7, 3 minutes into the second quarter. Lowry looks one way, back the other. It'll be 3rd down. Williams in motion. Here comes the heat. Lowry stood tall, delivers a strike, and it's out of bounds. Chenault.
For help, Roy.
And Taylor, that was an emotional moment in our conversation with Lance Taylor this week. Sean Dealan, gain of 8 by Brunson. He's stacked up. Empty backfield. Bukowski. By a little time. On the run. Fires a strike. And the pass caught. Hauled in by Brunson, the running back. And another touch over the left side into plus territory. Remember, these two teams met.
He has confidence. They know they've done it before, and they feel like they can do it again.
2nd down and 8. Crashing through the line.
Lost Duke team.
Broncos get it back. Brock Lowry to the edge. Of course, head coach Lance Taylor was not his coach at the time. Lowry keeps it. His running back was tripped up and down to his knees after the initial contact from 15-yard infraction on 3rd and long. Play action. Lowry straight ahead off the fake. And Corral crossing the 3rd carries. Offense shifted when he became the starter. Jet sweep to Christian Leary, and I don't think so. Yarbrough.
Come down and stay in your coverage.
7 in the box for the RedHawks on 3rd down. Lowry against the grain.
Not just a runner. You don't just win player of the year just by running the ball. It's the accuracy as a passer as well.
Load up the line of scrimmage. Lead it by 7. Lele across the 40.
People, whether it's quarterback run or pass.
Back to the well once more, and the TFL slung down by you. And that Red Raider defense led by Jacob Rodriguez, the story. The Broncos defense, the story so far. If BYU finds a way to come back in the Big 12 championship, close game before halftime there. Ball pops out here. Little scoop and score action. In this half that have been overturned. One went in favor of Miami. That one certainly falls in that category. The other,
despite the fact that they earned the right to play in their conference championship game. I don't think that Alabama should be out if they lose, but the committee might look at that, and I'll get to it after the play to tell you why.
I love the art of the tease. And the pass is going to be caught at the TNT. Now 3rd and 5, 59 seconds in the half. Lowry tries to buy some time, and he's going to be brought down at the 30. Domschke from 50. It would be his long of the season, and he drives. Controversy. We will see if it's BYU, Notre Dame, Miami, JMU, all a part. Those conversations.
10 of them are idle. They could jump all the way up to 4.
So many conversations to be had. That'll be a first game. Broncos do have a return man back deep to receive under the goalposts. For the MAC Defensive Player of the Year, Nadame Tucker. Instead, it was overturned via replay. And the receiver Zig, defensive end position, number 11, brown and gold. Western Michigan Broncos inside zone. Deal with what could be a 2nd-round draft pick come April. On 3rd down, the pass out of bounds by a touchdown in that 4th quarter. Give us to Jalen Buckley. Didn't mention him. On 2nd down, a nifty cut. There goes Buckley. 1st down and a lot more. Buckley off to the races, and the Broncos on the board again. Place. Your game between Texas Tech and BYU with the MAC championship. Broncos starting to create some separation. Kind of did his thing. Straight ahead and quickly it's back. 3rd down and 5. RedHawks need some 1st downs inside zone. And we would be able to handle that so much easier than what we do with a guy making his 2nd career start. Well, perhaps this is the spark this day and age. Shante Jones, the running back. Oh, the ball came out. It's hopped on by Western Michigan. James Camden. Transfer from Murray State. Moment that he will remember forever. the MAC championship. Approaching 10 minutes to play here in the third. Western Michigan creating some separation. Devin Miles. Third down today. Third and just 3 here. Lowry with a keeper. And is going to be stopped after a Buckley on the field. Lowry off a play action, now wants to run it. Lowry corralled right at the line to gain, and let's see. Hessen 7 of 17 this season coming in. Handoff, Jordan Brunson, and a big gain off the right side of this MAC championship. Just 13, play action, Hessen. Off the back foot, rifles a shot that's caught inbounds to make it here to Detroit. Shante Jones into a pile. They'll shove him across the 40. Time for Hessen on the slant. That's enough for the first down. Retreating back. Methodical approach. Still a lot of time left in the MAC championship. Jones stood up and driven backward. Brunson back on the field at running back. 2nd and 7. Play action, Hessen. And out of bounds.
Play now.
Zone read, trailing 23-6 on 3rd and 7. RedHawks down 3 scores. Trailing by 17. No field goal attempt. The snap was dropped. Hessen retreating. And that's the one thing. 2nd down and 6. Buckley remains on the playing surface through a crease. What was the most difficult injury? Providing the protection without it being too cumbersome. Buckley again only needed a yard. He'll pick up the first at midfield. That what could be described best as an MVP type performance. Devin Miles into Miami territory. It's not that dominance on the ground. Back to the well with Miles, who will spring free for a moment.
Too many yards gained.
Could be the final play of the third quarter. Lowry thought about throwing it. Now retreats, cuts infield on first down. Drive that Miami absolutely has to find a way to score points of some kind. And Reynolds, it has been fun to watch. And he was high energy in our conversations with him this week. Hessen looked to throw it and now slides down. Love to force their 5th 3 and out with a stop here. Hessen sends one long, and here comes Thomas Gotkowski in our third quarter. And Jones going to be brought down.
But the clock is ticking, and it's not to their advantage if you're Miami.
Yeah, every yard gain seems like it is a task. Coming in from the NFL, Brock Lowry set to throw it. Broncos get the football back. And Brock Lowry doing what Brock Lowry. Lowry keeps it. Oh, the ball came out. It squirted out late. Today does Blakey. Meanwhile, it was Talik Williams with the fumble recovery. On 2nd down, Buckley corral. Walt Bell did give us a great quote. He's got 20 runs thus far. Let's see what happens on 3rd down. Lowry to the air. Man-to-man coverage.
More than just on-field work. They're excelling off the field as well and in the community.
Miami football and the race over the right side. Remember to tune in for the home team.
More for their communities.
Speaking of awards, I do want to get your take on what could be happening. College football's most coveted award, the Heisman. RedHawks still within striking distance. Approaching the red zone. Hessen back to the air. And participated in last year's championship game loss. Dial up the pressure. Jones to the edge the other way. He raced away from it. Number 14 again. Want to throw it? Back corner and incomplete. Jones at 250 pounds is in. Hessen back to the air off the slant towards the goal line. Boy, that was close.
And I'll play.
Complete a catch for a touchdown.
To me, it looks like a touchdown. Knee wasn't down, elbow wasn't down.
Tom Jobin. Let's see. 3rd down and 4. It's going to be Buckley. Right through the A gap. And Sam, he was stopped. On second down, Hessen. Crosser is incomplete. Heat's on the way. Hessen off the pump fake. And it's out of bounds. And the Broncos call a timeout.
Western Michigan, first charge timeout.
Jalen Buckley. And his toughness and grit. Huge reason why things have changed in Kalamazoo. Pile to make sure there was no turnover. And on fourth and goal, they'll run the fake towards the goal line, reaching a
job with one hand.
Out of timeouts. RedHawks back to work. Gobbled up again is Hessen and driven down.